Clouds build in overnight tonight. A few spotty showers possible out there tomorrow morning. They're likely going to be very scattered in nature. A little bit of drizzle as well. A lot like we saw out there today. This is a look at 10:30 in the morning. Not a bad idea to have the rain gear with you just to be on the safe side, but I don't think it's going to be widespread. Don't think it's going to be heavy, but it is certainly going to be a dreary and cool Friday. Looks like we might have a slightly better chance by tomorrow afternoon of a few more of those spotty showers. A lot of it is going to continue to be light in nature, fizzling out by around this time tomorrow evening. Tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures struggling to make it into the 50s in northwest Arkansas. We'll probably make it into the low 50s in the River Valley, but not by much at all. You're definitely going to want the sleeves and the coats out there tomorrow. By Saturday, there could very well potentially be a little bit of a warm up. Let's walk through this. This is going to be tomorrow night about 11 o'clock. Warm front just off to our south. It is going to begin lifting towards the north slowly but surely while you're asleep. When you wake up Saturday morning, it's going to be notably warmer, but notice this. If the front, in fact, actually does make it all the way into northwest Arkansas, and there is some questions as to whether or not it can, the cold front is going to be nipping at its heels really quickly. So, yeah, there could very well be a warm-up Saturday, but it's only going to be probably for a few hours the first half of the day before that cold front comes in and those temperatures just start to tank going into Sunday. All right, let's talk about that wintry precipitation. We're going to begin here Monday morning. Scattered light rain south of I-40. Temperatures in this area well above freezing. Once we get those showers to move into northwest Arkansas, we're marginally above freezing by a degree or two, if this model's correct. And sometimes they underestimate cold Arctic air. But the later we get into Monday evening, sun setting, rain continues to build in, atmosphere's cooling off, and we do have an area in which we very well could see a mix of wintry precipitation, a mix that includes the potential, I'm afraid, of some freezing rain. That's going to continue into Tuesday. This is round one. Most of the River Valley well above that freezing mark. Things will come to an end by Tuesday evening. Then we'll quickly turn our attention to round number 2 on Wednesday. This is the afternoon. Rain again building in the River Valley. Temperatures starting to drop a little bit cooler. That transition zone, though, however, a little bit further towards the south by Wednesday evening. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, all of the above mixing in at times with those temperatures barely above freezing even in the River Valley. So we've got to watch that really closely. So what all that shakes out to with round one, Monday night into Tuesday, a good bit of a wintry mix, increasing odds there, mostly rain in the River Valley. When it comes to freezing rain, not ready to talk about totals yet. Those details just haven't become clear, but we do notice our models are really indicating Carroll, Madison, eastern Benton, eastern Washington for the highest chance of some ice accumulation. That very well could change. That could shift. It is certainly something we're watching very closely. I've also increased the chance of rain come Monday. 60%. We'll drop it to 40% on Tuesday. I think we're going to have a lull in between those two systems before we start to increase things going into Wednesday. Notice those overnight low temperatures. 28 degrees, that's enough. 31, that's enough. 26, that's low enough. Now we get into the River Valley, things are a little bit more tricky. Right now, I'm going to call for a cold rain Monday, Tuesday. That can change. Really just depends on how far south that cold air can get, and it's not going to take much more. We're at 33. The margin for error is very, very small. 34. I'd still say a small margin of error. Wednesday may be our best bet for some wintry precipitation. Things should be wrapping up Thursday. By next weekend, we're finally rebounding back into the mid-50s.